Did you know that a simple grain of rice could be your key to abundance and harmony? What's sitting in your kitchen has been used by wise men for centuries to attract wealth. Today, I'll reveal ancient secrets that will change your relationship with this amazing grain forever. Ready to discover how rice can transform your life? Then stay with me until the end. Friends, rice is not just food, it's a symbol of abundance that has been a part of many cultures for millennia. In Asia, it's called white gold, and that's no coincidence. Let's start with history. In ancient China, rice was considered a sacred gift from the gods. Emperors personally participated in planting rituals, believing it would bring prosperity to the entire country. This isn't superstition, it's understanding the energetic power of rice. In Japanese culture, there's a belief, if you leave even one grain of rice on your plate, it will bring poverty. Why? Because each grain contains the energy of labor, earth, and heaven. Let's examine the scientific side. Rice contains complex carbohydrates that provide sustained energy. But we're not just talking about physical energy. We're talking about life energy, vibrations that affect our state of being. In feng shui, rice is used as a powerful tool to activate the wealth zone. Place a bowl of rice in the southeast corner of your home. This is a classic way to attract financial prosperity. But this is just the beginning. Rice works on a deeper level. It symbolizes fertility, growth, and multiplication. When you work with rice consciously, you tune into the frequency of abundance. Let me tell you about one amazing experiment. In Thailand, a farming family was on the verge of bankruptcy. They started blessing their rice every morning, speaking words of gratitude. Within a year, their income increased threefold. This isn't magic, it's working with the energy of intention. When you put positive thoughts into what you eat, you program your subconscious for success. Rice also symbolizes unity. Look at a rice field. Thousands of grains growing together, supporting each other. This is a lesson that true wealth comes through cooperation and mutual support. In Indian tradition, rice is used in purification rituals. It's scattered around the house to remove negative energy. A clean space attracts clean energy of abundance. The color of rice also matters. White rice symbolizes purity of intentions, brown rice represents stability and reliability, and red rice signifies passion and growth energy. There's a simple but powerful practice with rice. Take 108 grains of rice. This is a sacred number in the Eastern traditions. Hold them in your hands and speak your wishes for prosperity. Then divide the rice into 3 parts. Eat the first part with gratitude. Plant the second in a pot with soil. Give the third to birds or those in need. This creates a cycle of abundance. Rice teaches us patience. From grain to harvest takes time. The same with our goals, they need time to mature. Rice reminds us not to rush, but to trust the process. In Chinese medicine, rice is considered a product that harmonizes spleen energy. And the spleen is responsible for our relationship with the material world and our ability to attract resources. Many successful businessmen in Asia keep small bags of rice in their offices. They believe this helps them make correct financial decisions. Rice also symbolizes stability. Unlike other crops, it can grow in the most diverse conditions. This is a lesson in adaptation and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Interesting fact, in some cultures, newlyweds are showered with rice to attract abundance in family life. Rice symbolizes fertility, not only physically, but spiritually as well. When you eat rice, do it consciously. Feel its texture. Imagine how each grain fills you with the energy of growth and prosperity. Rice is also connected to water, an element that in feng shui is responsible for the flow of money. It's no coincidence that rice grows in water-flooded fields. This is a symbolic connection between rice and financial flow. Try meditation with rice. Scatter a handful of rice on a table and carefully examine each grain. This exercise develops attention to detail, a quality necessary for success. In Korean tradition, rice is considered a living being. It must be respected, talked to, and thanked. Such an attitude forms the correct perception of abundance. Rice also symbolizes community. In many cultures, sharing meals with rice strengthens bonds between people, and strong bonds are the foundation for joint prosperity. Learn to see rice not just as food, but as a teacher. It shows us how something big can grow from something small. One grain can yield a harvest hundreds of times larger. Rice is also connected to nature's cycles. It teaches us to live in harmony with natural rhythms, not to force events, but to allow them to develop organically. In Tibetan tradition, rice is used to create mandalas, sacred geometric patterns. This is a practice of concentration and attracting blessings. Remember, rice is not just food for the body, it's food for the soul, a symbol of abundance and harmony. When you start treating rice with respect, you open a channel for the flow of prosperity. Rice also symbolizes humility. Despite its importance, it remains simple and accessible. This is a lesson that true wealth is not in showing off, but in being substantial. In Ayurveda, rice is considered a sattvic product, pure and harmonizing. Its consumption promotes clarity of thinking and making the right decisions. Many millionaires in Asia start their day with a small portion of rice, speaking words of gratitude. This sets them in a positive mood and attracts luck in business. Rice also teaches us to value simplicity. In a world where everything is getting complicated, rice reminds us that happiness and abundance can be very simple. Concluding this part, I want to emphasize, rice is a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. It helps us understand that true wealth begins with the right attitude toward what we already have. When you learn to see a symbol of abundance in every grain of rice, your life will begin to change. This isn't superstition, it's ancient wisdom that works today. Friends, now you know the secret of rice. Start applying this knowledge today. Hit like if the video was helpful and subscribe to the channel for discoveries. Write in the comments how you plan to use the power of rice in your life. Remember, abundance begins with the right mindset. See you in the next video.